What's going on, everybody? So this is the brand new Pixel 10 Pro XL with the Qi2.2.1 25 watt wireless charge. And this is the first Qi2.1 25 watt battery pack that's on the market, and this is from Ugreen. So I was in the middle of making an in-depth speed test video for these brand new devices, but I believe that there is an issue with the Pixel 10 wireless charge. Let's get into it. By the way, I'm doing a new style of video. Usually I go deep into the closet with my cheap microphone and do my voiceovers in there to block out all the noise, and then I do my b-roll separate and then clip both of those up in edits. But I got this brand new microphone and I'm doing the voiceover and the b-roll at the same time like other people do, just so that I can save time. I already hate the sound of my voice, but if this doesn't sound too good, just let me know in the comments. I'll go straight back to the closet for my next video. So to start off this story, I actually got 2 units of the Pixel 10 Pro XL. So I initially got it from Amazon, but then Google gave me a $150 coupon and $200 store credit, so I went ahead and returned the one from Amazon and got the one on Google. Of course, I run hella speed test, so I did test out the one I got on Amazon, and I could have swore I saw 25 watts, but I wasn't taking a video and I didn't get any shots of it, so I honestly don't remember. But for this one new one that I got from Google, right, I have been trying to test this out, but it's been giving me a very hard time, and I can't get more than 5 watts consistently when charging the Pixel 10 Pro XL wirelessly, and this is with multiple Qi2.2.1 25 watt chargers. Now that I got this brand new microphone, I'm gonna be rambling a little bit, sorry about that. But if you know me, then you know that I do a ton of Qi2 speed test videos, and I don't just do a generic video. I do in-depth results for a full speed test for each Qi2 charger. I get the temperatures, and I also get the wattage for each charger to see just how much watts is this wireless charging pulling from the wall. So of course I wanted to do that with the brand new Pixel 10 Pro XL and with some of these brand new 25 watt chargers, because you know, tech YouTube is saturated nowadays, and I believe that could be one thing that can make my channel stand out from the others is doing these in-depth Qi2 videos. But on top of that, I just love to do them. I will be doing these speed tests even if I didn't have a YouTube channel. So I have 3 different Qi2.2 wireless chargers that I was going to test out on the Pixel 10 Pro XL. 2 of them were sent to me. So this is a brand new Qi2.2.1 25 watt wireless charging stand from Qi, and Qi makes incredible wireless chargers, so I know this one is going to be amazing. And I also got this other stand from ESR. This is also 25 watt, and it's a 3-in-1, so you can have your AirPods right here and you can have the Apple Watch back there. And this is also very versatile, very incredible. And of course I bought this with my own money. This is the first Qi2 25 watt battery pack from Ugreen. So while putting this phone on all of the wireless chargers, I couldn't get more than 5 watts consistently. And of course this is supposed to be 25 watts, so that's very odd. Also, half the time the charger just shut down by itself after about 1 minute, which is also very odd. And I understand that there's a lot of factors when it comes to wireless charge, so I've tested this out in a cool room. I made sure the room was very cold, and I do all of my wireless tests while the phone is below 5%, because you're going to get the most wattage when the phone is below 5%, and at 12%, that's when I've seen that the phone is going to get the most wattage. And then when you get over 60%, the phone is automatically going to slow down the wireless charge. So I made sure to test these out in the best conditions, and I'm using a 100 watt charging brick with a 100 watt matching cable. And then interestingly enough, I turned the phone completely off and tested the charge to see if I can get the 25 watts wireless charge when the phone was off. So I did get more than the 5 watts I usually get, but it didn't get more than 19 watts. But while the phone is on, I can maybe get 15 watts coming out the wall, but ultimately it's going to go down to 5 watts. So these results are very odd. So I decided to run the same test on the same exact Qi2.2 wireless chargers on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. And as you know, this is not Qi2.2, it's just regular Qi2, and it's at 15 watts. So plugging this into the brand new Qi 3-in-1 stand that's 25 25 watts. Checking the wattage, I immediately got to 19% wattage coming out the wall, which makes sense because if you have 15 watts of wireless charge coming out the wall, you should get 20 watts. And of course, you're gonna lose some of that wattage through the transfer and the wireless transfer. So around 15 watts could be getting into the phone. So for a 25 watt Qi 2.2 phone with a 25 watt Qi 2.2 charger, it should be about 30 watts coming out the wall. But I can't even get 25 watts. Actually, I can't even get 20 watts. And when I tested these wattage on the Galaxy S25 Ultra, the phone was at 62%. So really, this wasn't the best conditions for wireless charge, but I was still getting a consistent 19 watts. That's the correct wattage for a Qi 2 device. So at this point, I became very frustrated because I have these great chargers that I want to make these great in-depth reviews about, but I can't because the Pixel is just not acting right. And when I read it to do some research, and I found that there is a lot of Pixel 10 owners that are having the same exact issue, and some of them actually reached out to Google and got replacement devices. I was hoping, or I'm pretty sure, that this is a software issue, not a hardware issue, but other people got replacement devices. So I definitely reached out to Google, and I'm in the middle of that process of trying to persuade them to send me my unit because I think this one is just buggy. So if you want any updates on this issue, then make sure to subscribe because I will make more videos about what's happening with the charging and if it got fixed or not, even though I'm pretty sure nobody's watching this video. But if you are and you want to know the updates, then make sure to subscribe. And if you want to see some good in-depth videos of some of the best Qi 2.2.1 25 watt wireless charge devices on the Pixel Pro 10 XL, then make sure to subscribe for those videos as well. So a fun fact about me is that my very first smartphone that I bought with my own money was the Nexus S, and I've been a stock Android pure Google type of guy all the way from the beginning. So I had every single Nexus phone up until the OnePlus One came out because that phone was just beast, and I skewed away from Google phones. But I did get the Pixel 7 Pro, and let me tell you, that phone had so many bugs, and it wasn't smooth, it was laggy, it was hot. Waking up from an overnight sleep, I would touch the phone and it was warm, and then as soon as you start using it, it gets hot. And then also the volume buttons actually popped off, and this was only about 1 month into owning the brand new device, and I had to get it replaced by Google. So after that phone, I switched to nothing, and now I'm getting this Pixel 10 Pro XL, and that's mainly because of the magnets that are inside of the phone and the 25 watt wireless charge. But it looks like that's buggy, and I'm going to have to send this Pixel back to Google for a replacement yet again, and that's just disappointing. Ever since the Pixel line came out, they just been buggy, and it looks like it's still buggy. So I really had my hopes up about this device, but it looks like it's not going well at all. But let me know in the comment section if you're having the same issue as me, but more importantly, if you have a 25 watt Qi 2.2.1 wireless charger and you're actually getting 25 watt consistently for your Google 10 Pro XL, please let me know down in the comment section. I just want to know if anybody's getting the correct wattage or is all the phones buggy. But yeah, drop a comment. I'm probably only going to get about 5 comments, so I will reply to everybody. Hit me up on Twitter if you like, because I really just want to see somebody's results. Subscribe for my update about this issue. Subscribe for more Qi 2.2.1 25 watt wireless content, and I will talk to y'all next time.